In the final 6 months of life, many older adults exhibit signs that may be easily overlooked or dismissed as normal aging. However, these changes are often the body's way of preparing for what's to come, even if no one around them realizes it. Some of these signs are physical, but others are emotional or spiritual in nature. Some are subtle, while others are more noticeable. And a few may even surprise you. In this video, we'll explore 6 signs that older adults often show in the months leading up to their passing. These are not meant to frighten or overwhelm, but to help you understand, prepare, and perhaps find peace by recognizing what is already unfolding. Whether you're supporting a loved one or walking through this journey yourself, this might be one of the most important videos you ever watch. Stay with us until the end because one of the final signs we'll discuss is something many families miss, but it can be one of the clearest messages the body sends. Now, let's begin. Sign 1. A sudden burst of energy or clarity. One of the most unexpected signs in the final 6 months can be what doctors sometimes call a rally. This is when someone who has been tired, withdrawn, or even unresponsive suddenly seems to brighten. They may speak more, eat better, laugh as they haven't in weeks, and for a moment, there's hope, both for the family and the person. To those watching, it might seem like the person is improving, and emotionally, it's comforting. But medically, this burst of energy is usually short-lived and marks a turning point, not recovery. The body may temporarily release stored energy or experience a shift in chemistry, leading to clearer thinking and less pain for a brief period. Helen, an 82-year-old woman, had been sleeping most of the day for weeks. One afternoon, she asked for her favorite meal, joked with her grandson, and even got out of bed to sit at the kitchen table. Her daughter thought Helen was getting better and shared the news with the family. But 2 days later, Helen's energy faded and her decline continued. Recognizing this moment as a final window for connection allows loved ones to be present, to say things they've been holding back, to offer or receive forgiveness, and to simply sit together in silence. Sign 2. Gradual withdrawal from social life. In the last months of life, a common yet often misunderstood change is a gradual withdrawal from social life. This doesn't happen suddenly, but little by little. The person may stop answering phone calls, decline visits, and even lose interest in conversations that once brought joy. This isn't because they're angry, upset, or depressed, though those feelings can be present. More often, it's because the body and mind are retreating to a quieter place. This isn't rejection. It's part of the body preparing to rest and reflect inward. Walter, a 79-year-old man, used to be the life of the party, always telling stories and staying until the last guest left. But over time, he began canceling dinners, then stopped replying to emails, and eventually told his daughter, "I just like the quiet these days. It wasn't sadness, it was peace." Understanding this change allows loved ones to sit quietly with them, offering companionship without the pressure of engagement. Sign 3. Changes in sleep and wake patterns. As the body enters its final stages, one of the most noticeable changes is in sleep. However, it doesn't always look like rest. It might seem more like slipping in and out of consciousness, dozing during conversations, or waking up confused about the time of day or where they are. These changes often begin as early as 6 months before passing, especially in individuals with chronic conditions. The circadian rhythm, the internal clock that regulates sleep and alertness, becomes disrupted. Charles, an 81-year-old man, started falling asleep at the kitchen table after breakfast and appeared disoriented during conversations. His family thought it was just old age. 6 months later, Charles passed away peacefully at home, with his sleep changes having been one of the first signs. Some individuals may also experience vivid dreams, or even see figures or light, which can seem unsettling, but are often not frightening. These experiences can bring calm and understanding that this transition is a part of the natural process, can help families respond with patience and comfort. Sign 4. Loss of appetite and changing relationship with food. One of the most obvious signs in the final stages is a shift in the person's relationship with food. Meals that once brought comfort lose their appeal. favorite dishes go uneaten, and the person may refuse meals or eat smaller portions. This isn't simply a change in taste, it's the body's way of signaling that it's no longer in need of energy. As the body slows down, digestion becomes more difficult, and the desire to eat disappears. Edna, an 85-year-old woman who had always loved to cook, started refusing food, even her famous lemon pound cake. She only sipped water and asked for ice chips. Her daughter tried to coax her with favorite meals, but Edna simply said, "I'm just not hungry anymore." This isn't a sign of giving up, it's the body preparing for rest. During this time, it's important to shift focus from nutrition to comfort, offering small bites or just sitting together without the need to fill the plate. Sign 5. Coolness or color. Changes in the extremities. As the body prepares for its final phase, a common change is the cooling and color changes in the extremities, hands, feet, or legs. You might notice the person's fingers or toes turning pale or bluish, or their extremities becoming cold, even when the room is warm. This occurs because the body is redirecting energy inward, away from the limbs, to prioritize vital organs. Harold, a 78-year-old man, stopped joining his morning rituals of sitting on the porch with a warm mug in his hands. When asked, he said, "My hands get cold too quickly now." His daughter later learned this was a sign of his body's decline. Recognizing this change allows caregivers to focus on comfort, providing warm socks or gentle blankets, and offering the presence of quiet companionship. Sign 6. Sudden emotional peace or spiritual clarity. One of the most moving and unexpected signs in the final months is a sudden sense of emotional peace. Even those who have lived with anxiety, regret, or restlessness may experience a quiet shift. A person may let go of old worries or seek reconciliation with others. This shift isn't always related to religion. It's often a deeper sense of calm and clarity about what's to come. Lorraine, an 84-year-old woman who had lived with anxiety for decades, suddenly told her daughter, "It's okay to let things be. Everything's fine now." That evening, she listened to her favorite music and passed away peacefully a few weeks later. This emotional clarity can come and go, but when it arrives, it offers an opportunity for deep connection, without pressure, just presence and love. Final thoughts. As we conclude this video, reflect on what you've just learned. These 6 signs aren't just symptoms, they are signals, the body's quiet way of preparing for transition. While some may seem unsettling, they carry meaning and offer a chance to connect more deeply with our loved ones. Recognizing these signs is about understanding, not predicting a time or date. It's about walking with awareness so that fear doesn't take the lead. You're not alone. This is a shared journey of compassion, presence, and dignity as we walk alongside those who are preparing to transition. Sometimes knowing what to look for can transform how we stay connected and how we say goodbye. Thank you for joining us today.